Well, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Feral husband is in the garage. The child is in bed, so I get a little bit of yard time. So what am I doing out here? Well, I'll tell you, I haven't stick welded in like 20 years. So I went to Harbor Freight on Wednesday after work, and I picked up some Harbor Freight, still not sponsored, still waiting for that. Some electrodes, 1/8 inch. Ben and I have some welding to do out on the sawmill to get everything ready to go. We still have a couple things that we need to do. We've got some stops we have to make. There's not a great way to hold the logs in place while we're cutting. We're kind of making do, but it needs to be better, and we're trying to make it better. The problem that we have is we don't have adequate power out of the container. We currently have the solar panel charging a battery that runs an inverter. Not enough for a welder. It's like 100 amp hours. It's just not enough. But we do have that old manky generator, and I think that whenever we were trying to wire weld at 110 volts, it was overloading one of the legs of the electronics, and that's why we kept frying voltage regulators. However, I have this Harbor Freight Vulcan, and it's the ProTig 205, which is also a stick welder. So, I mean, this was at 110 volts. I was limited to 80 amps, but yeah, I did some at 220 volts. I'm not a welder. I know how to weld, but I'm not a welder. So it is what it is. So the issue that we're gonna have is that the plug on the generator, it doesn't look like this. So Ben and I have a side project for tomorrow. We have to go out shopping on Black Friday, my least favorite day in the world to be out and about. And we have to buy things from hardware stores and dodge idiots that are buying garbage for their husbands and, you know. So anyway, side project count 1. Yeah, I think we're good. We're having a small problem here. The lock to the container is just frozen solid. You can't even see that. Hold on. Our lock is frozen. We can't roll the numbers. Okay. Bad idea, number 1.
You're gonna have to be like real close.
So exhaust is warm. So we're it's so cold.
It's not stupid if it works.
It's not dumb if it works. So if the exhaust method for thawing. Unfreezing is also known as thawing. If we can thaw the lock out with the truck exhaust, we can get it in the container. And if we get it in the container, we still have another shelf upright that we can put inside of the container, which is significantly warmer than outside of the container. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Quick update on the exhaust lock thaw router dealie. It works. So if you have a truck next to a frozen lock and a short length hose, you're in business. All right, let's open this up. Get to work. Okay, so it's Saturday after Thanksgiving out at the Freedom Farm, and we have a plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but we have one. It's 27 degrees, so if I'm talking slowly, it's because I'm cold, not drunk yet. We want to run a welder off of that generator, and we've tried and failed a handful of times, and I think I might have a more reasonable solution to the issues that we've been having. So that's a single phase generator, but it does have the capability of doing 240 volts. And I think whenever we're running a welder off of 110 volts, we're overloading one leg, and the voltage regulator is not happy about it. So I have a 240 volt stick welder, which I just tested at home, and it turns out that I kind of still know how to stick weld, at least enough to stick stuff together. But the welder, this is the plug for the welder, and well, we don't have a mating plug, so we're gonna make a pigtail adapter and see how it goes. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Ah! Ben, we've got a problem with the trailer. This doesn't want to do the uppy downy thing anymore, so we took it off. And now we're using a Harbor Freight floor jack. Harbor Freight sponsor us. And yeah, this is what we're doing. All right, Ben, try not to f it up. Whoa. Oh yeah, move sideways, big time.
Oh boy.
Big time. Yeah, we're up. Yep. God, that's a big trailer. That is a big man pulling it. Pull up a little bit.
Huh?
Pull the truck forward. You do that, I'll stand here and hold the camera. Did it go?
You did the stupid shit.
I think.
Oh, it's still.
Oh no, the latch. Duke, what do you think? I think you're both a couple of idiots.
No, really.
Uh-oh. Get a wacky dealy.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Duke,
God,
get out of the way.
Duke, you're so stupid. I mean, you're real cute, but you're real dumb.
Oh.
Oh. All right, so now that we've lowered the jack, it's stuck. Actually. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Yep, we're good. Sketchy as shit.
Some surgical driving.
My goodness.
Holy shit. Is it still stuck? No.
No, it's...
Be free.
Be free. Duke? Not your one. These were previously damaged pallet racks that I rescued from a dumpster. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put those on the back side of the container right there. And then the plan with that is once those pallet racks are erected right there, we're gonna be able to store our buckets off the ground onto the pallet racks. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're doing it.
So this is the time that the camera and everything else decided not to work. So my mic didn't work either, and I guess it was just too cold. I don't know what was going on, but the idea here was to get all these footers for kind of like under a deck leveled out so that we could set the pallet rack on them without having to do anything too permanent like digging pylons or footings or anything like that. So this is kind of temporary. We're hoping to maybe, I don't know, weld it to the container and stuff too. So once we get these leveled, took a couple of those beams that we cut a couple of weeks ago over there on the left of the screen, and decided that we were going to bolt that to the bottom of the uprights and get the cross members secured on there so we could get our buckets up off the ground and get some nice organized storage for them.